Welcome back to today's Explainer, everyone. I recently stumbled across some truly fascinating research about totally transforming our health, and honestly, the best part is it doesn't require exhausting, massive overhauls. Instead, we're zeroing in on 4 miracle microhabits. We're talking tiny, almost effortless daily additions that can genuinely change your life.
Let's be real for a second. Have you ever caught yourself thinking, man, I really want to change my life, but completely overhauling my diet is just way too hard? Well, you're definitely not alone. It's the reality for most of us. Cutting out absolutely everything you love, it's incredibly difficult, and frankly, it usually sets us up for failure. But here is the good news. You actually don't have to start there.
Instead of taking things away, what if we just added something tiny? That is the core premise of our explainer today. You can achieve immense health benefits simply by sprinkling literally 1 to 10 grams of specific, superpowered foods into the meals you're already eating anyway. It's kind of the ultimate low-effort, high-reward strategy. So, here's our exact roadmap for today. We're looking at 4 miracle items. 1 gram of long pepper, 5 grams of psyllium husk, 3 grams of maca, and 10 grams of nori. Think of this as your psychological checklist to follow along. Okay, let's dive right into this with number 1, long pepper and how it warms us up. Long pepper was actually known as the absolute king of spices in ancient Ayurvedic medicine, and modern science is finally showing us exactly why. It all comes down to one absolutely crucial metric: 1 degree Celsius. See, when your internal organ temperature drops by just a single degree, it creates this sneaky condition known as hidden cold. You probably won't even feel it, but it severely degrades your overall health. To put that into perspective, the contrast is stark. A mere 1 degree drop in organ temperature causes your immunity to plummet by 30%, and your basal metabolism drops by 15%, meaning you're going to get sicker faster and gain weight way easier, even if you eat the exact same amount of food. But if you actively warm your organs, you lower active oxygen, which is the stuff that ages us, and dramatically boosts your immune system. Honestly, warming your organs is arguably more crucial than spending hours hitting the gym or severely restricting your calories. The science behind how long pepper actually achieves this warming is wild. It contains a super powerful compound called piperin. So piperin activates this specific receptor in our blood vessels called Ty2. And when Ty2 fires up, it strengthens your capillaries and improves blood flow so effectively that it literally delivers heat deep into your internal organs. And as a really brilliant bonus, studies suggest this improved blood flow might even help prevent brain diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. A real game changer. So the key here is getting just 1 gram, that's about half a teaspoon, into your diet every single day. And it's wonderfully easy. Just sprinkle it into your miso soup, dash it onto some udon noodles, or mix it right into your curry. Actually, fun fact, the fats in curry help you absorb the piperin even better. It's also a fantastic meat marinade because it completely eliminates raw meat odors. Just swap out your regular black pepper for long pepper, and you're good to go. Moving right along to number 2, psyllium husk, focusing on gut health. We all know your gut is widely considered your second brain, right? Keeping it healthy is absolutely crucial, and that is exactly where psyllium husk comes in. It's essentially a natural, soluble fiber derived from the seeds of the Plantago ovata plant. And just to be super clear, this is a natural food source, not some synthetic chemical supplement cooked up in a lab. When you mix it with water, it swells up into this gentle gel that sweeps through your digestive tract, feeding the good bacteria so they can produce these amazing health-boosting compounds called short-chain fatty acids. Now, why do we need this? Well, adult men need about 21 grams of fiber daily, and women need about 18 grams. But do you know what 21 grams of fiber actually looks like? It is the equivalent of eating an entire, raw, whole cabbage every single day. I mean, most of us simply aren't doing that, right? That is exactly why adding just 5 grams of psyllium husk is an absolute lifesaver. It's a brilliant little hack to bridge that nutritional gap. And the scientific backing here is incredibly strong. In a recent 2-week study involving 100 people, researchers found that consuming psyllium husk significantly improved the gut's barrier function. It even safely reduced the painful, super uncomfortable symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS, completely without the harsh side effects you'd get from medication. It just gently lowers bowel inflammation. Plus, it is remarkably simple to use. If weight management happens to be your goal, just dissolve 5 grams in a glass of water right before a meal. Because it swells into that gel we talked about, it creates extreme satiety. You'll naturally eat less without feeling deprived. It's basically effortless calorie control.
You can also stir it into soups to give them a really rich thickness, or mix it right into your salad dressings to help them stick perfectly to your greens.
All right, on to our third one, maca, the energy booster.
Listen, if you're dealing with chronic fatigue, you are definitely going to want to hear this. The origin story of maca honestly blew my mind. It grows way up in the Andes Mountains, at altitudes around 4,000 meters. Up there, it survives brutal 20 degrees Celsius temperature swings in a single day, plus intense ultraviolet radiation. So to survive this harsh environment, the plant is literally forced to develop intense antioxidant properties. It becomes incredibly dense with amino acids, minerals, and highly active physiological substances.
Let's look at the science of how this actually impacts your body. Maca is loaded with an amino acid called arginine. Inside your body, arginine creates nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is basically a miracle molecule that softens your aging blood vessels, allowing your body to generate energy highly efficiently. Research even shows that just 3 grams of maca a day fights daily fatigue, improves libido, and has even been shown to reduce depression scores in postmenopausal women. It's powerful stuff. And adding 3 grams of maca powder to your day is a total breeze. It has a surprisingly sweet, rich, slightly nutty taste. Actually, it's very similar to roasted soybean flour, if you've ever had that. It's incredibly versatile. Stir it into your morning coffee or hot cocoa, mix it into your yogurt or a smoothie. You can even toss it into a vegetable stir-fry for a quick energy boost.
And finally, number 4, nori, the kidney protector.
Your kidneys are your body's master filtration system. They are absolutely critical for detoxifying your blood, but let's face it, they're often overlooked. Interestingly, there's an ancient Eastern medicine concept called 5 organs, 5 colors. It posits that different colored foods heal different organs, and the kidneys directly correspond to the color black. So according to this ancient wisdom, black foods heal the kidneys. And what's super fascinating is that modern science completely backs this up. Dark, black foods like nori are incredibly rich in kidney-protecting antioxidants, polyphenols, and phytochemicals.
Let's break down exactly what nori brings to the table. First off, it's packed with potassium, which flushes excess sodium out of your body, drastically reducing the strain on your kidneys. Second, it's loaded with soluble fiber, which helps lower bad cholesterol. But here's the most surprising fact. It contains folic acid and vitamin B12. Now, why does that matter for your kidneys? Because your kidneys actually produce a hormone called erythropoietin, which tells your bones to create blood. If you lack these vitamins, your kidneys overwork themselves trying to force blood creation, which can lead to anemia. Nori provides the exact building blocks to prevent this from happening.
Getting 10 grams of nori a day is honestly just delicious. You can snack on plain sheets of it when you get hungry. Try wrapping a slice of cheese in it for a perfect little blend of minerals and protein. Mix it into fermented soybeans or crush it right into your miso soup. One crucial warning though. Definitely avoid the heavily oiled and salted variations. You want to opt for pure, additive-free domestic nori to get the maximum health benefits without the massive sodium spike. Section 5. Start your new routine.
We've covered a lot of ground today, but the core message here is that you don't need to turn your life upside down to see incredible health benefits. Let's just summarize really quick. 1 gram of long pepper to warm your organs and boost immunity. 5 grams of psyllium husk to heal your gut and manage your weight effortlessly. 3 grams of maca powder to restore your daily energy, and 10 grams of nori to protect your kidneys and detoxify your blood. Tiny amounts, massive impact. So I want to leave you with this final thought. You have the power to protect your future health starting right now, today, with minimal effort. Which of these 4 miracle foods are you adding to your dinner tonight? Pick just one, start small, and just watch how your body thanks you. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.